All right, so the next one here. Okay, so the next one here, we're gonna get into the figures talk. So we have the hot toys now. I mentioned this earlier that I added a figures talk, a segment for the Met Report for a couple reasons. The main reason is that hot toys or a lot of those figures come directly from movie characters or movies, TV shows, sometimes video games, and so forth. So it kind of fits with what we do here on this channel, and I've become a fan as of this year of these figures and like hot toys and so forth. So it gives you an opportunity to not just provide information about these figures, new announcements, new releases, and so forth, but also sometimes we get to talk about the movie or the TV show or whatever. We can talk about that particular source when we're actually talking about these hot toys. So let's go and begin by starting with this latest announcement. So they announced this one officially yesterday, I believe, yesterday morning, Friday morning. So this is the Supergirl Hot Toys announcement from this is from the Flash. So I know they teased her on the day the Flash came out on June 16th. So Hot Toys announced her. They didn't really show much of her. They just showed a little, mostly part of her cape and a little bit of the blue portion of her costume, but they didn't actually show the figure. So they just released this, and there's a lot of controversy with it already. They announced her, and I mean, when I first saw it, I mean, it looked fine to me. Just when I first, a very quick glimpse of her. A lot of the figures community and so forth, they are hating this, and I get why. They definitely need to change the head sculpt. So let's go into some of these images right now here. But like I said, I don't think it's absolutely terrible, but it's definitely not good. The head sculpt definitely looks a little off, which I'll talk about in just a bit here. But so much here when it comes to this controversy or this negativity regarding this release or this announcement of Supergirl Hot Toy, that we have IGN actually wrote an article and talked about this particular hot toy, Supergirl, and how fans of the figures or hot toys or whatever are hating it. So they usually don't do that. I don't think they actually write about hot toys at IGN, but they actually did that. So because of that, I think Hot Toys is actually going to, if they weren't already thinking about this based on the backlash, the feedback that they're getting, now that it's actually in another like news source like IGN, they're definitely going to do changes for this one. But let's see here. So let's go to okay, so we have here the screen here. So this is from Sideshow. A lot of people are not liking the head sculpt. So this image that you see here, a lot of people are saying that it doesn't look like the actress Sasha Calle, who plays a Supergirl in The Flash. Yeah, so it looks like she doesn't have much of her eyebrows, and I think they need to work on that. I know a lot of people were having problems with the hair, and a lot of people were saying, now I don't agree with this part. I do not agree with this part. They're saying that she looks like Tom Holland. I don't see it. What I do see is the actor or the character from Boy Meets World, Sean, Corey Matthews' best friend in Boy Meets World. But yeah, so this is the announcement from Supergirl, and you can see General Zod, which it looks like they may announce him too from The Flash. So that's what we have here. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so we have and here's some of the the details about the figure itself. So obviously we have the wired cape. I don't know if a lot of people like wired cape or not when it comes to these type of characters. Then we have the newly developed, highly posable and proportionally accurate body. So this is the General Zod figure. I'm guessing the hot toy, and I'm guessing they'll announce him soon. Although, as I mentioned earlier in other streams, sometimes Hot Toys teases certain things, certain items, and they don't actually release them. Like the Robert Pattinson Batmobile, they've teased that like over a year ago. They haven't announced it yet. And there were some other ones too. Separate rolling eyeballs. Hot Toys seems to be having or adding a lot of that lately, so that's not something different. And then we have this image here that, you know, shows you everything it has. So that's what we have here. So that's Supergirl. What are your thoughts on this figure? They're gonna change this. This is not gonna remain like this, especially after the IGN issue. That even IGN came out and said like, no, this is not good. So they're gonna change this.